everybody please clap, 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 clap. Woohoo! I was aiming for this. Hello everyone, welcome to this video.
स्वागत तो करो हमारा.
So today I am in my kitchen and we are not going to cook anything. But I'm going to dye my shoes with coffee. So yes, my shoes are like this white. These are not Air Force. This is something Nike Coatlow or something. It's pretty dirty. I have not cleaned them like from an year or two or something. So let me show you the color that I want exactly is this sort of color. Now look at this color. So there is extreme difference. This is like very cool tone white. Not cool tone, this is like completely white. And this is like off-white. But I want like color like this of the sole, and then the color of shoes should be like this. And the video that I've seen, I think on the TikTok or Instagram reels of Jake Polino, where he dyed his shoes with coffee and it looked really good and it looked like exactly the kind of shoes that I want. And I was trying to achieve that sort of color with the dust. Like there's a lot of sand on these shoes and I thought like if I'm not gonna clean these, they will eventually look like these, but that doesn't happen because the dust eventually collects on the corners and everything. So let's start. So the first thing first, I'm gonna need a container which fits my shoe inside it, and I think this is like a completely fitting container. And then the other thing I need is coffee. So what I'm going to try, he used in his video a brand of coffee which I think is only available in America because I've never seen that, and it was a ground coffee and he used a lot. So at the moment when I tried, I thought of filming this video, I didn't have that much of coffee. So I'm gonna use three things. I'm gonna use this ground coffee. This is very less, but this is how much ground coffee I'm left here. And then I'm gonna use some of the decaf coffee, instant coffee, because I have normal coffee also, but that's really good coffee and I don't want to waste it for that. And little bit I'm gonna mix the cacao powder also. Let's see, because I think it's really pigmented, the color of the chocolate. So maybe we can try that also if it's not going to be turn out that pigmented. So the first thing we have to do is to take out the laces of these shoes, and hopefully I'll be able to put back these. Anshul, please forward this.
Okay.
So I've taken out the lace from both of the shoes, and the next step is to clean these shoes and to give them life. Maybe we'll just leave it like this. I'm not gonna clean them because it will take like years to clean them. Okay, it's done. I can't do it any further. The next step is to, what he did is like he took a Q-tip and then he has put the acetone on the corner of all of these joints, because if he wouldn't do so, it will become darker. If you want a very uniform color, you have to put the acetone, and I couldn't find the acetone anywhere. So I'm going to do it with this. This is the nail paint remover. Pads, those comes in this sort of box. But these are like with the oil. So if I'm going to put these things more, I don't think so it's going to get any color. And my coffee will go on waste. I'm taking one pad, and with one pad, I'm just gonna rub this entire shoe in here. And hopefully it gets the color later on. Otherwise, I'll be really pissed. So actually these shoes are old, so I can take the chance with them. What worse can happen? They'll become brown or they'll become nothing. It'll be a wastage of my time. But I have plenty of time to waste in my life.
सही बात है.
एक तो मैं काम इतने प्रिसीजन से करती हूँ और फिर मैं रोती हूँ, मेरा कोई भी काम ठीक से क्यों नहीं होता है. और मेरे को बहुत ही बुरा लगेगा अगर मेरी कॉफी वेस्ट होएगी तो, क्योंकि कॉफी मैं बहुत तमीज से अच्छी वाली खरीद के लाती हूँ. और अब सचिन ने भी कॉफी पीनी स्टार्ट कर दिया तो वो भी मेरी कॉफी चुरा लेता है. उसको जाके बोलना मुझे क्या बोल रहा है. Okay, these are clean. So now I'm going to heat up the water. We don't exactly have to boil the water, because if you're gonna put the boiling water in this, your shoes will fall apart because all of the joints with the glue will come off. So that I don't want. So I'm gonna be heating the water and then we're gonna pour the coffee. So now I'm gonna give you a tutorial how to boil a water. So for boiling the water, you have to take a kettle. Let's take the water. And now let's boil the water. Ta-da! It's done.
चुप. बिल्कुल चुप.
Now I have filled the this thing container with the hot water. So first I'm putting the ground coffee. Let's mix this. And now I'm going to pour some instant coffee. And this is decaf, by the way.
Shoes will not sleep now.
No, shoes will sleep now because this is decaf.
The decaf, है ना?
For the-
Oh yeah, sorry, it's decaf. Yeah.
क्या गुंडा बनेगा रे तू?
And then I'm going to put little bit of cacao powder also.
जूते मीठे हो जाएंगे.
Kadve.
Chocolate powder है ना?
Cacao powder. Unsweetened cacao powder.
दूध और डाल दे, उबाल दे, इसको मस्त कॉफी बन जाएगी. पूरी बारात के लिए इनफ कॉफी है.
And now I'm going to dunk my shoes in this. Oh, they're coming.
तो आएंगे ही.
I'm really scared. Just can't do it.
पक्का ऐसे ही होता है ना?
So finally, for trying for like 10 minutes, we have managed to keep these shoes inside the water. And I think this thing is a little diluted. But let's see how it's going to come out. So now I'm going to wait for 2 hours to see how my shoe is going to turn out. It's 6:30, so I'm going to be back at 8:30 to see. Next time I can coffee dye my Crocs also, because these also I wanted in the off-white and beige color, not like this washed out white, but they only have white in the original Crocs but not in the Croc brand, and I don't like the original Croc, so I got the white one. And maybe if this turns out good, we can also dye our Crocs. So okay, I'll see you after 2 hours. Bye. So now the 2 hours is done and I'm going to remove the shoes now. Okay, so I think the nail paint remover didn't work. So this is the final result. So the difference you can see from like my Crocs, the Crocs are pretty white. It is not as pigmented as I want it to be. Maybe we can compare with these shoes because these are off-white and it's pretty nice and it's still looking white. So actually, see, the sole has gotten better and it looks little beigeish, and this one is looking pretty white in front of this one. So maybe this is a success. Ooh, I'm spilling coffee all over the body. So now I'm gonna let it dry for a day and we'll be able to see the difference clearly once it gets dry, because I think the little bit color will fade away while during the process of drying. So I'll see you tomorrow. So finally, this is the outcome of my shoes. So in the green grass, it's looking pretty white, but this is the look that I was going for. So it's looking effortlessly dirty right now. I know you cannot see a lot of difference, but I'm gonna be putting like side by side image if I have the one for the previous shoes. It does look very light beigeish, because let me show you the difference between white and this. This is the white color and this is my shoes, and this was the color that I was going for. So this was it for the video of me coffee dyeing my shoes. I know this wasn't like, I didn't want to make them entirely beige. I could have made that with a lot of coffee and keeping it for longer period of hours, but I wanted this color. I was aiming for this. So I finally got what I was aiming for. If you want your shoe to be a little beigeish, you can keep it for longer period of time, or you can put a lot of coffee. So yes, this is it for the video, and if you like this video, like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Didn't dye it a lot. तुम ये पीछे क्यों घूम रहे हो? वहीं रहो ना.